What is up, guys? It is TMTwoNineEight here today. Welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on weekend 1 of the Modern Warfare beta. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Going into the beta, I was pretty excited but also nervous. I liked the gunfight alpha from a couple of weeks ago, and I was just ready to play more Modern Warfare, but I was trying not to overhype myself. Within a couple of games, I got a good feel for the game, although Black Ops 4 multiplayer has got me messed up. I found myself pressing L1 a couple times because, you know, in Black Ops 4, in order to regenerate health, you had to press L1. It was weird at first, but I eventually readjusted. It also took me a while to find a gun I could dominate with, but eventually I unlocked the M13, which is my favorite weapon to use thus far. But overall, I had a good first impression of the beta. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about some common criticisms people have about the beta right now to just get it out of the way. First things first, let's talk about the minimap. Yes, the infamous minimap controversy. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has been talking about it on Twitter. Like, to some, it made or break the beta, and a lot of people were not happy. Personally, for me, I didn't really notice the lack of a minimap until someone pointed it out. Once I saw people talk about it on Twitter, I did notice how much of a problem it was. I'm kind of mixed on this issue because sometimes not having a minimap isn't bad, but also sometimes having a minimap would be really useful. In day 2 of the beta, I believe, they sort of fixed the map issue or the minimap issue, and honestly, I was happy with it. Another issue people pointed out a lot on Twitter were the campy lobbies. There were a couple lobbies where there were a bunch of sweats, but I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Someone also pointed out how some areas and maps were too dark and you could barely see enemies, and I noticed this on Grozna Raid. Like, that map had a lot of like dark areas, but in other maps it wasn't really that big of an issue. But some things I myself have noticed, and I know it's a little thing to point out, but I'm kind of sad there's no actual medals in Modern Warfare. Like, for example, whenever you get a bloodthirsty, it's just a headshot symbol or whatever you call it. Also, I don't know what's the point of opening and closing doors in this game. Modern Warfare is really trying to be some sort of Rainbow Six Siege Battlefield hybrid, and it shows. Sure, closing doors and stuff is useful in some modes, but for modes like Team Deathmatch, it's just unnecessary. Like I said, little things to point out, but I'm just giving you guys my raw thoughts. Now that we got some of the criticisms out of the way, let's talk about the positives. I absolutely love how you can customize classes in the middle of games. Like, when I found out that's a thing, I was excited. Also, I like how you can filter what game modes popped up in quick play. The servers were great. I had 0 connection issues throughout the first weekend, despite some lag spikes here and there, but that could definitely just be me. Going into the maps and game modes, the maps weren't really anything too special. Pretty standard Call of Duty maps, but my favorite map in the beta was Azure Cave. I don't know why, but that map kind of reminded me of a map in Battlefield 1. I can't remember the name, but yeah, if you guys know what I'm talking about, comment down below. But I just liked roaming through the caves. I especially liked domination on Azure Cave. I don't think we've had a map like that in a Call of Duty game, but I could definitely be wrong about that. The headquarters game mode was really nice since it encouraged campers to, you know, not camp. I liked the gunfight mode back in the alpha, but since I played the absolute crap out of the alpha, I didn't feel like playing it once it got added into the beta. Gunfight definitely gets boring after a while, but it's still a nice mode nonetheless. I don't know if it's just me, but realism mode felt like a reskinned hardcore mode. I know it's not exactly like hardcore, but still, I was kind of disappointed in the mode. Maybe I'll change my mind about the mode once the game comes out and I'll be able to play the mode on the night maps, but for now, I just wasn't wowed by realism mode. But overall, I liked the Modern Warfare beta more or less. Some moments I absolutely loved it, some moments not so much. I felt like the more I played the beta, the more I liked it, but still, there were some times where I was like, yeah, this game kind of sucks. I'm not going to give the beta a rating just because my feelings on it are always changing, but nevertheless, I can't wait for weekend 2. But that's going to be it for this video. My thoughts and opinions on Modern Warfare thus far. Comment down your opinions on the beta. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Also, like, give Activision some feedback, just in case, you know, they're watching this video. But I also want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. But my name is TMTwoNineEight here. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Just keep those positive vibes flowing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.